close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon. Turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you.
have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Good afternoon, students and parents, and also all the participants and also the presenters from the different universities. Welcome back to MIS 8th Manual Virtual Career Fest 2021.
Okay, so for the first presentation, it will be from Swiss Education Group. Good afternoon, sir.
Good
Ma'am?
afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi.
Good afternoon, sir. How are
Good
you?
afternoon.
All right. Fine. Thank you, sir. How about you?
All is
right.
well.
Are you
All
ready,
is good.
sir?
Welcome to MIS Career Fest. Sir, I would like to
you.
remind you that you have 7 minutes for your presentation and 3 minutes for the question and answer part. However, if you want to use the entire 10 minutes for your presentation, that will be okay because questions will be entertained during consultation time. All right, so the floor is yours.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for the opportunity. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ronaldo Christie. I'm the regional manager for Indonesia and Philippines of the Swiss Education Group. Without delaying any further, I'd like to start sharing my screen, and hopefully the information that I'll be sharing is going to be useful for all of you, since we have quite a limited of time. Allow me just a second. I'll be... Can you please confirm if my screen is visible?
Still
Yes,
loading.
I think it's loading, sir.
It's loading. Okay. Okay, what about now?
Yes, sir.
Now
It's
okay.
clear. All right, there you go.
So, the Swiss Education Group, so we're basically the specialists of hospitality business education as well as culinary arts program. So for you who seek for the business management and hospitality as well as culinary degree, this would be considering to be interesting as well for you. But before that, I'd like to bring you virtually to Switzerland. So I have a quick video of Switzerland as a country. So a little sharing of reason of studying in Switzerland. Obviously, it's very stable economically, one of the most innovative country. The higher education is also top of the class, and obviously from the video we could see how the quality of life has been very much elevated as well. Has been also the reason of many international organizations basing themselves in Switzerland, like FIFA, Red Cross, UN, and so on. Location-wise, it's located in the heart of Western Europe, so very strategic. Our students in there, they can easily reach London, Paris, a couple of hours away without applying for the visa because they are also the part of Schengen country. So who we are, SEG is a group of 4 schools. We have 3 business hospitality school and 1 culinary school. All of them are based in Switzerland, all of our campus. So these are the location of the campus. We have SHMS, HIM, Cesaritz, as well as Culinary Arts Academy. And why the reason of our students choosing to study in Switzerland in SEG due to the prestige. We'll cover about the ranking later on. The range of the programs, we have various specializations, although in general we have 2 major, which is hospitality business and culinary arts. And we also much focus on career options and support for our students, because at the end, the higher education program that you choose is a matter of your investment for the future. So we very much believe that investing for your career is definitely a focus for us. So in terms of ranking, obviously, we're very happy to share with you that we're dominating the top 10 ranking of the world, according to QS World University Ranking. So SHMS ranking number 4, HIM number 6, Cesaritz number 7 in the world, and Culinary Arts Academy as the only culinary school listed within the top 10 ranking of QS. The bachelor degree that obviously also attracts your attention, because next step would be your bachelor degree. It's a 3-year degree with 2 mandatory internships in the first year and second year. So you'll not be studying all the time, and you'll also earn dual degree. So you'll graduate with 2 certificates, one from our institution and another one from academic partner of ours. This is the focus of career support. How do we support? We even start from day 1 preparing you for the career. And we also have what we call the International Recruitment Forum, which is actually our signature service, a job fair on which we invite all of our company partners, top companies like Booking.com, luxury brands, Marriott International, Disneyland, to come to Switzerland and meet all of our students exclusively so that they can have a placement of working opportunity, job placement, or even internship as well, position across the globe. I'll be skipping the video of ERF because due to the limited time of duration right now. And I'd like to share a little bit on the Culinary Arts Academy Switzerland. But in order to give you more clarity of how the campus and activities, I have a quick video to give about Culinary Arts Academy Switzerland. And
Hello.
moving on, we have...
Hello, sir.
So, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Do you wish
Of course,
to
yes.
continue for your presentation, or do you want to entertain questions now?
Well, we can assist the questions. I think that is most important.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for your
Thank you.
wonderful presentation about your university. Now it's time for question and answer. Students, I guess, will be very, very interested to ask questions regarding your school or university. All right, students, this is your time.
Any
Students, good afternoon.
This is
Might
your
be shy a
time.
little bit.
They might shy. But then please use this opportunity because, you could ask questions for these specific universities. This is your time, students.
Well, actually, Switzerland is a very nice country and one of the countries that I dream
To visit.
to visit.
Yeah.
And for sure, one of the top universities or some of the top universities will be there. All right, students?
We actually heard that there are a lot of our alumni of MIS also sent there, right? They also
Yes.
go there for their
Some are still studying and some are, I think I heard they're
They're
already
still
working.
there, yeah.
And that's great.
Happy to con-
1 more minute, students. Don't be shy. You could just come up with your questions.
All right, we have Queen. Oh, Queen.
Okay.
It's your time to ask questions now. Thank you.
Hi, yes, thank you for the chance. I wanted to ask, if it's okay to ask, what is the dropout rate per year? Because, universities are hard, right? So I'd like to ask about that.
Okay, thank you, Queen, for your question. So the dropout rate, I would say that, well, technically, as long as you keep up with all of the classes, attendance, and following to the
Mary.
submissions of assignments and so on,
Mehdi.
it should actually be, hello. Yeah,
Mary.
it should actually be it should actually be fine. And then what becomes interesting is that our types of submissions are not depending on one specific exam only. So it's going to be split between multiple levels and multiple type of assignments, group assignments, independent research, exams, and so on. So most of the submissions, the majority of the percentage would require you to have a group work as well. So don't worry. There is a lot of ways to pile up your credit and grading requirements.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Queen. Sir, we have one more student who will ask question.
Yes.
Her name is Marilee. Marilee Nata. Marilee, it's your time to ask now.
Hi, I'm Marley. Thank you for the opportunity given to me. So I would like to ask for those who are applying to culinary arts, should they have prior knowledge in cooking, or it's fine if they don't have experience at all in that field? Thank you.
Great, thank you for the question. The prior knowledge, no, you do not have to have a prior knowledge before studying the program, because we welcome students. The journey is going to be starting from the basic knowledge, and we even welcome a lot of career changer, a lot of postgraduate that have earned previous bachelor degree in the other domain and wanting to switch and embark their career journey in the culinary business or culinary industry. So definitely don't worry if you do not know yet how to cook, because that's the reason ultimately why you should study, because you will start from the basic. But obviously, if you like to practice in advance and have a willing and self-driven of practicing prior and learning prior, that would be an advantage.
All right. I think that's a very clear answer, Marilee. Yeah?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. That's the presentation from Swiss Education Group.
Now we're going to proceed to the next presenters. I would like to welcome the next presenters coming from the Universities of South Florida. Good afternoon,
Hello.
sir or ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Good
Good
afternoon.
How are
ma'am.
you all?
How are you, ma'am? Are you ready? So I would like to
Yes.
remind you that you are given a total of 10 minutes. However, 7 minutes for your presentations and another 3 minutes for the allocations of questions and answer. Okay. So
Okay, thank you so much.
you can go ahead. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, hopefully you all can see my presentation screen.
I think it's loading still.
Yes.
All right, there you go.
Okay, thank you. So my name is Yana. I'm the representative for University of South Florida for Indonesia. And if you want to contact me more, you can just screenshot this page. Okay, before I start my presentation, let me show you one video to summarize about the University of South Florida. Okay, let me try to play the video. Okay, I think we can just skip the video because it's not working. The University of South Florida is a public research university with multiple campuses throughout the states. And according to US News and World Report, Florida is also #1 best state for higher education, with its friendly weather ranging from 15 degrees Celsius during winter to 32 degrees Celsius during summer. It will be a perfect fit for Indonesian students. We are ranked number 46 out of more than 4,000 plus university in the USA, according to US News and World Report again. And we are number 30 in the world, according to the Times Higher Education ranking. And the best part is we are also number 15 best value in terms of tuition fees. This means that you can study at top ranked university in the USA with affordable tuition fee. We offer 200 major for you to choose from, and these slides are some of our top major. I will not discuss further on the major because I'm conscious of the time, but if you want to know more about this major or any other major you have in mind, or even just for study in the USA in general, feel free to drop by my booth, then we can discuss further. The location. So we have our main campus and the biggest campus, which is located in Tampa. And its location is very, very convenient. It's only 30 minutes from downtown area. And we do have the second and third campus, which is in St. Petersburg. And as you can see on the slide, our Tampa campus hosts 42,000 students in its 1,500 plus acres land. And our student-faculty ratio is 21:1, which will enable you to have better interaction with the faculty member. We also have options for entry requirements. Let's say for students who are not qualified for direct entry, he can enter through pathway program. And if they are qualified, of course, he can enter to our direct program. Again, more details on this, please come to the booth or you can contact me or ask Pektama. And as you can see in this slide, we have state-of-the-art student recreation center, which is dubbed as one of the amazing campus student recreation center by Best College Review. Study and life balance is promoted in our campus. That's why we are having 700 plus student clubs and organizations, 35 international clubs and society, and even 40 plus sport clubs for you to choose from. And the advantage if you are studying in the USA is that student safety comes first. And that's why as first year student, you will have to stay in campus. And in this slide, some of our student accommodation are, as we call it in America, student halls. They are located within the campus area, and you can choose the type of rooms of your liking, and the accommodation comes with meal plans and cleaning service as well. So you can concentrate on your study. Perhaps some of you did not know or already know that in the USA, as a student, you are allowed to have part-time job as well, but it's within the campus area, which is 20 hours per week and 40 hours per week during holiday. Aside from that, you will be eligible for co-op program, or we call it CPT, Curriculum Practical Training, or paid internship. And aside from that, you will also have internship, which is unpaid. And after you graduated, you have the option to take OPT, which is optional practical training or post-study work visa. And if you take STEM majors, you will have up to 3 years. For business major, you will have 1 year. And for that purposes, at USF, aside from hands-on learning study, we will equip our students with job-ready skill. And USF Career Service will cater for that. After all, your next step after graduating from university would be to work and building your career. Some of our service would be such as you can see in the screen, big interview or mock-up interview with one of our staff before you actually going to the interview with the company you apply for, and also job searching course, suitable and everything. Yes. Okay. And this is some of the company that we are working together for our PT and CPT. They have provided our students with internship, and some of our students were accepted to work in these companies. One of these company, of course, during their OPT. And as undergraduate research in the research university, of course, you will have the opportunity to develop your skill and be ready for work by doing research in the university. And this is some of the unlimited specialist tutoring that you will get in the university, and it's free of charge. Estimation of attendance. As you can see here, we really have affordable tuition fee, especially for in the US, which is only 70,324 per year. And on top of that, we also have scholarship to offer for you, starting from 4,000 to 48,000, depending on your GPA. If you want to know more, come to my booth, of course.
Use all the 7 minutes. So I would like
Yes,
to
I
ask whether you are
understand.
going to proceed with your presentations or you would like to over questions for all the students.
This is actually my last slide. Of
Okay.
course, I will offer students some question.
All right, you may
So,
go ahead and then we will
okay.
proceed with questions and answer after it.
Thank
Yes.
you. So
Go
thank you
ahead,
for
ma'am.
listening for my presentations. If you guys want to know more about the University of South Florida, you can always follow our Facebook, Instagram, or even Twitter. Thank you.
Thank you for the presentations, Ma'am Yana.
Thank you,
Yeah?
ma'am.
I think
Thank
your
you.
name is Ma'am Yana. Okay, so now I'm gonna give the time for all the students. If you need to ask questions, the time is given. There's a questions coming from Krisha Rambai from 12C1 virtual class.
Good afternoon. My name is Krisha. Can you hear my voice?
Can you make it louder?
Yes.
Not clear. You have to make it louder, please.
Yes.
Can you hear my voice
All
right
right.
now?
Yes.
That's great.
That's clear enough.
Okay. So my my question will be, when you select the applicants, what aspects are you focusing on the application? Thank you.
Okay, that's a good question. When we are selecting the application, especially if you are to applying for the scholarship, we will be looking for your academic result, of course, and of course your English as well. Your track record during your year 10, 11, and 12 plays important role for you to gain entry to our university.
Okay. Does
Okay,
that
thank
answer
you for
your
answering.
questions? Yes. Is there any other questions coming from students? We still have times, like about 40 seconds. Okay, if there's no more questions, then I would like to say thank you so much for Ma'am Yana for your presentations. A wonderful presentation. I do believe that all our students are very excited, wanted to know more. And then they will be asking questions at the end of these programs. All right, so now we're going to proceed with the next one.
All right. The next presenter is from Illinois Institute of Technology. Good afternoon,
Hi.
ma'am or sir. Hello, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
Yeah. Thank you for
Can
having
you hear my
you.
voice?
Yes. Thank you for having
Okay.
you in our program today. And again, for your presentation. We would like to remind you, you have 7 minutes for your presentation, and for the question and answer part, you have 3 minutes. However, if you wish to continue after a reminder, you may do so. Now the time is yours, sir.
Okay, can I double check? Am I
Yes,
presenting
sir.
the slide here?
Very clear.
Okay, thank you very much. I will using Indonesia because at the end I will use some pantun for everyone here
That's
to
all right.
feel the stress. Oke,
That's
selamat
right.
siang teman-teman semua di sini. Terima kasih atas kesempatannya. Perkenalkan, nama saya Hengki. Saya dari perwakilan Illinois Institute of Technology atau lebih disingkat menjadi Illinois Tech atau IIT. Di mana Illinois Institute of Technology itu kerjasama dengan on campus, dan di mana on campus itu tidak hanya ada di US, kita ada di UK dan juga ada di Europe. Dan untuk US kita ada 2 institusi selain Illinois Tech, kita juga ada on campus Boston yang bisa bantu kalian untuk transfer ke top uni US. Setelah itu kita juga ada di UK. Jadi kalau misalnya teman-teman semua di sini setelah sesi ini tiba-tiba saya pengen ke UK, nah sangat welcome sekali kamu ke on campus. Kita bakal discuss further apa yang kalian pengen rencanakan untuk kuliah di UK, di top uni UK. Atau kalian juga pengen masuk ke Europe, kita kebetulan kerjasama dengan salah satu universitas terbaik yang ada di Belanda, yaitu Universitas Amsterdam. Namun siang hari ini aku bakal fokus lebih banyak di Illinois Institute of Technology. Seperti yang kalian lihat di monitor kalian sekarang, ini adalah gambar gedung kampus kami. Dan di atas itu adalah kota Chicago. Jadi Illinois Tech berlokasi di Chicago, dan dari kampus ke kota Chicago kurang lebih cuma 15 menit. Dan Illinois Institute of Technology, Illinois Tech adalah one of the best STEM campus yang ada di Chicago, ada di US. Jadi Science, Technology, Engineering, dan Mathematics. Dan di sebelah kanan monitor saya itu adalah dome-nya kalian. Dan di depan dome itu adalah MRT station. Dan jadi kalau misalnya mau jalan-jalan ke Chicago City sangat mudah sekali, karena memang di samping dome itu adalah MRT station. Dan kebetulan MRT station ini dibangun oleh salah satu student kami dari arsitektur departemen. Program kami sangat industri related dan juga sangat berhubungan dengan dunia kerja. Dan secara pribadi, sebelum kita pengen memilih sebuah universitas, yang pengen saya informasikan adalah saya selalu nanya, kira-kira para lulusannya pada kerja di mana sih? Begitu lulus, gajinya berapa sih? Ranking universitas bagaimana sih? Dan juga education quality seperti apa? Nah, ini adalah solusi buat kalian semua. Dari secara ranking, kita ranking 80 secara nasional yang ada di US. Dan yang paling menarik dari kampus ini adalah alumni network mereka. Saya yakin semua di sini itu sudah familiar dengan barcode teknologi. Kita ke mall pakai barcode, kita makan pakai barcode, kita bayar pakai barcode. Dan orang yang menemukan barcode, actually our alumni at Kaplan number 2, dia adalah inventor barcode teknologi. Dan satu lagi yang paling saya suka adalah Marty Cooper. Beliau adalah penemu dari cellphone, di mana HP yang kita pakai sekarang menjadi primary goods kita. Dan semua student kami yang kita bakal encourage student kami untuk bisa menciptakan suatu new teknologi yang berguna tidak hanya buat diri mereka, tapi juga untuk masyarakat luas. Nah, ini yang membuat kita berbeda dengan yang lain. Alasan kedua, kenapa Anda harus masuk ke Illinois Tech adalah dia punya salary scheme. We are ranked number 1 in Chicago region for occupational earning power. Kita salah satu yang tertinggi yang ada di Chicago, bahkan ranking 1 yang di Chicago, dengan range salary 59 sampai 100 ribu. Pertanyaannya adalah, kok bisa? Kenapa bisa seperti tinggi itu? Nah, jawabannya adalah kita ada iPro. iPro itu singkatan dari Interprofessional Project Program, di mana mereka kerjasama dengan perusahaan-perusahaan yang ada di USA, dan perusahaan itu punya kompleks problem yang belum bisa mereka selesaikan. Dia bakal bawa masalah tersebut ke kampus kami. Profesor bakal bentuk tim kecil dan kalian bakal engage langsung dengan perusahaan tersebut. Dan at the end, kalian harus memberikan rekomendasi atau solusi terhadap masalah tersebut. Ini yang membuat perusahaan willing to pay higher than the others. Karena kalian sudah tahu masalahnya apa dan solusinya seperti apa. Alasan selanjutnya kenapa perusahaan willing to pay higher, karena kalian punya kesempatan OPT. OPT ini buat international student, kalian boleh stay normalnya 12 bulan. Karena kita dari STEM Focus Campus, Science, Engineering, Technology, Matematika, jadi boleh stay up to 36 bulan. Nah, ini yang bakal mempermudah perusahaan, mempermudah kalian juga untuk stay di sana dan explore career opportunity kalian. Nah, selain itu kita juga ada memprovide scholarship. Banyak beberapa macam scholarship, salah satunya adalah Elevate Scholarship. Elevate Scholarship ini sifatnya adalah pengajuan di mana kalian harus mengajukan proposal final project kalian, dan kalau di-approve, kalian bisa menggunakan budget tersebut untuk mensupport kalian punya project. Misalnya saya pengen project tentang global warming, cyber security, artificial intelligence. Nah, kan pasti butuh biaya untuk beli buku lah, subscribe lah, interview ya, bahkan perlu visit lokasi. Nah, kalian bisa gunakan budget tersebut untuk mensupport kalian punya project, karena kampus pengen kamu fokus dengan project kalian. Fakultinya banyak sekali dari desain, komputer, engineering, arsitektur, business law, dan science. Jadi kalau pengen tahu lebih detail, kalian bisa explore ntar setelah sesi ini. Datang aja ke booth saya, aku bakal explore lebih dalam lagi. Nah, ini adalah data terbaru. Oktober 2020, student kami yang lulus dari arsitektur departemen, secara departemen, mereka ranking 23, salah satu tertinggi yang diakui di US maupun di luar US, dengan salary range 45-47. List perusahaan juga ada di bawah. Untuk computer science kita ranking 102, gajinya 78-80 ribu. Jadi tinggi sekali buat teman-teman semua di sini pengen explore, apalagi ke depannya bakal ramai banget computer science, cyber security, artificial intelligence, dan sebagainya. Dan termasuk engineering salah satu fakulti terbesar yang kita punya, ranking 75 dengan salary range 63-60. Jadi artinya network kita sangat luas sekali. Kita punya career center yang sangat besar yang siap membantu kalian untuk menyalurkan tempat kerja. Ini adalah beberapa hasil karya portfolio dari arsitektur departemen. Dan for your information, student orang yang membangun airport internasional yang ada di Thailand juga student kami dari arsitektur departemen. Jadi Anda bisa bayangin banyak banget alumni-alumni hebat yang tersebar dari berbagai negara yang lulusan dari kampus kami. Ini beberapa view yang dari kampus kita, domnya dan juga beberapa fasilitas yang ada di kampus. Dan ini adalah beberapa perusahaan yang kerjasama yang menerima student kami di US maupun di luar US. Dan terakhir adalah kita offer scholarship up to 25,000. Oke, for September 2022, kita hanya nyari 10 student untuk bisa dapat maksimum scholarship 25.000. Bagaimana cara dapatnya? Tinggal kasih saya rapot kelas 10 dan 11 plus 1 lembar esai plus kopi paspor. Tinggal kirim ke saya, kita bakal bantu kamu untuk apply-kan ke kampus kami. Tidak ada biaya apapun, jadi nothing tulus, dan kita hanya cari 10 student untuk September 2022. Jadi take action now and secure your position for September 2022. Okay? Last slide, this is my last slide, no worries. So for you who like to apply di US ataupun ke UK ataupun ke Europe entarnya, tinggal ke on campus, kita bakal bantu kamu carikan referensi yang terbaik buat kalian. Ini adalah nomor kontak saya, kalian juga bisa kontak agent partner kami Aspek Tama. Kita bakal explore setelah sesi ini, dan ini adalah slide saya. Aku bakal close dengan sebuah pantun. Jalan-jalan ke planetarium untuk mencari informasi tentang tata surya. Jangan lupa minta izin dulu sama orang tua. Terima kasih atas waktu dan perhatiannya. Mudah-mudahan apa yang saya sampaikan dapat berguna buat kalian semua. Thank you very much. Back to you, MC.
All right. Thank you very much, Sir Henki. If I'm not mistaken, I can see your contact number or information. Sir Henki, thank you very much for your presentation. And I believe all students have heard a complete package of information from your presentation. Okay, so question and answer time. We have one student. Her name is Lovely. Lovely, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Lovely.
All right, come on, Lovely. It's your time
nice
to
name.
ask question.
Go ahead, Lovely.
Thank you. I want to ask about the acceptance rate especially for international students.
Okay, basically we are looking for quality students. Our students ratio with lecture only 12 to 15 students, so pretty small to medium sized class. And we only accept, for last year, we accept 55% from all the application that apply to us. So meaning we are really selective in selecting our students. But if you are looking for the good school with the good quality of education, then I think we are one of the best STEM focused, and we are really encourage you to apply since we're still far away from September. So I also like to encourage you to apply for our scholarship program. We only looking for 10 students for September 2020. And yes, just submit all your applications, all your documents, and we are more than happy to support.
All right.
Good, thank
think
you, sir.
that's a
Thank you
clear
very much.
answer from Sir Henki. Any other question from the students?
I also would like to inform that I have shared our quiz link to your principal. So
All right.
if you want to try our quiz link, we are looking for five best students who can answer correctly. We will give you power bank from us.
Wow, that's great.
10,000
Very nice.
mAh. So you are the
That's
first
interesting.
one. Go ahead, please enjoy it.
All right, so we encourage the students to participate in the quiz.
Yes.
And you will not just be informed, but you will also receive an award or reward if you will reach the target. Thank you very much, Sir Henki. And
you
thank
for
you,
your
students.
presentation.
Yes, thank you, students, for your questions. Now, let's proceed to the next school or university.
Okay, we enter for our fourth universities. It's coming from EHL. However, for these times, we're not able to accommodate them because they were not able to come up with the good times. We cannot able to attend for our allotted times, and therefore, we're going to discuss a bit about EHL. Okay, so dear students, let's talk about it a bit. So, sir.
Don't you know, ma'am,
Yes.
Mertlin, I've just known the school has been operating for around 125 years now.
It's
And that's
really
amazing.
long times ago where it started, and so it fully trusted, the
Yes.
students. You could go and then you could rely your future in that school.
For sure, it's very well established school. And do you know that they have two campuses, only two campuses in two continents, one in Asia, and one.
Where is that?
In Europe. They can be they're located in
Switzerland.
yes,
Another
and in
beautiful country.
yes, and in Asia, I think they're located in Singapore.
Singapore.
So looking at these two countries, they're well-developed countries, and for sure the school is also the same.
Yes, and so you could choose.
So
You
what
want to
does
go far,
EHL
right?
mean?
Oh yes, go
Let's
for
find out. What does EHL mean? Okay, it is.
it. Won't work. Like that.
It's actually very difficult to. It's like a French or I don't know what language is this, but it seems like it's. Okay, give me a second.
I saw also it's mentions there that it started like a hotel school, sir.
Yeah,
A long
somehow.
times ago.
Yes, it's more on management and business.
Business,
Okay.
hospitalities things, right?
Yes. So I believe that this school is one of the choices that our students will make in the future.
Especially for those who are interested with business and also hospitalities things.
Okay.
We are Googling. So students, if ever you are also curious about ESL, then you could just search also. You go Googling it, you could write it there, EHL.
EHL.
Yes. Okay, I think you could do better search about that one, right?
Yes.
So we are going to proceed for the next one, sir.
And the next one is Swiss German University. Good afternoon, ma'am and sir.
Hello, sir. I'm Ilham from the Swiss German University.
All right. Thank you very much for having you here in our program.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Thank you for your
Good af-
time.
good
I'm in the
afternoon.
independent school.
Yes.
It's an honor for us.
We're so glad to have you here, sir. And
Okay.
as usual, we would like to remind you that you have 7 minutes for your presentation and 3 minutes for your question and answer part. However, after reminding you that your 7 minutes is over and you want to continue, that's okay, because later on there will be a consultation time after all the presentations.
Sure. Thank you for the information.
Yes, thank you very much. So now it's your time to present.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you for your time, sir and madam. I will share about the Swiss German University. First of all, I'm Ilham from the Swiss German University. I'm from the admission department of Swiss German University. Is my presentation
Yes, sir.
Yes, we
We
could
can
see
see
okay?
it.
it now.
Because I have only 7 minutes for the presentation, so I don't want to. I would like to make it very clear and very short. Our campus, Swiss German University, is located in Alam Sutra, Tangerang, near from Jakarta. Actually, SGU is our brand, so Swiss German University is our campus brand, uh, and we have a 13 study program in our campus. They are consist from three faculty. The first one is the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology. We have a 4 study program inside. The first one is Mechatronic Engineering, Industrial Engineering, IT Technopreneurs, AI and Data Science. The second faculty is Faculty of Business and Communication. We have also 4 study program inside: the Business and Management, Accounting and Data Analytics, Hotel and Tourism Management, International Culinary Business, Global Strategic Communication, and the last faculty is Faculty of Life Science and Technology. The first study program inside is pharmaceutical chemical engineering, food technology, biomedical engineering, and sustainable energy and environment. For your information, guys, all the study program is a double degree program. We have a partner university with German and Switzerland. So when you graduate from the Swiss German University, you will get 2 certificates directly. The first one is certificate sarjana certificate from Indonesia, from Swiss German University, and the second one is a bachelor degree from our partner university. Okay, we have so many reasons why you need to choose as your university after graduate from the Manado Independent School. One of our every year, I think we have a student from Manado Independent School. Like last year, one of student graduate from Manado Independent School applied for our hotel and tourism management study program. Okay, I will summarize all the reason why you need to choose Swiss German University as your university after graduate. The first one is because all our program is double degree program. So you need to study in Tangerang, Banten, near from Jakarta. But when you graduate, you will get 2 certificates. The first one is Sarjana certificate from SGU. The second one is a bachelor certificate from our partner university in German or Switzerland. It depends on the study program that you choose in SGU. The second one is all our program is using English as our medium instruction or as our main language. It's related with your school, guys, because I know I ever visit the Manado Independent School before the pandemic. It's around 2018, and face-to-face and face-to-face education fair. Then I know in Manado Independent School is using English as your main language in the school. So it's related with your school. Our university is using English on our all the activity in campus. So you don't need to worry about the language. The third one is the very interesting program is on your screen is on the second point. It's mandatory internship program. All our students need to do their internship for 2 times. The first one is around 6 months, or the first internship is local internship in Indonesia. So the whole year, for 4 years study, you need to sit for 2 times internship. The first one in Indonesia, and the second one is abroad internship. You can be in German or Switzerland. So when you graduate, you will get around 1 year working experience. Then you can write down on your curriculum vitae. Actually, this program is very interesting because it's make you different with the other university graduate, because you have around 1 year experience for working because you already do your 1 year internship in third and sixth semester, local and abroad. Okay, next, how to register in our university? You can register by this link. If you are need to know more how to do the entrance test, how to register, how the admission procedure, we have a consultation session after this. So this is the short information about the registration process. You can click the entrantest.sgu.asia.id/bachelor. Then we have 400,000 rupiah for the registration fee, and all the study program you need to sit for the entrance test. The entrance test consists for the math and English subject. Then after that, you will schedule for the interview, and you will receive the interview on your email. I think enough. We still have 50 discount for development fee until I think we still have 2 days, 2 more days, because our 50 discount for development fee is only until 31st of October. Start from 1st of November, the discount of the development fee is only 25%. So if you are really interested about our campus, you can register by today. Then you complete for all the admission procedure also by today, because all the procedure is conducted by online. So you can sit for the entrance test at home, and submission document also by email. Interview we can arrange by Zoom or Google Meet or a WhatsApp video call. Then you still can entitle for 50% discount for development fee.
All right.
I think enough for me, sir.
Yes, thank you very much, sir,
It's
for
very
a
short
very
session, yeah.
comprehensive
Awesome.
and very
Okay.
comprehensive presentation, including the offer 50%
Yes,
discount.
indeed.
They should
Yes,
grab it
sir.
as soon as possible. All right.
Thank you.
Now this time for
Question
12 year,
for the students?
12A physical. Raymond. Okay, Raymond, come on. This is your time to ask question.
Hi, Raymond.
Go ahead, Raymond.
Raymond? Okay. If
Cannot
not
hear
ready, if Raymond is not ready, we have Ian. 12C1 virtual. Ian, I actually saw you. So if you're ready, please ask question now.
Okay. Before I answer the question, I also need to inform sir, because we have special program for I think Manado Independent School is using Cambridge curriculum, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we have
Exactly.
special offer for A-level graduate. Actually, you don't need to sit for the entrance test if you're taking for the A-level actually. So we are one of the 22 university who are accepted for the Cambridge graduate with the entrance test with the special offer also.
All right. All right.
Wonderful.
Thank you for that information. Okay,
Yeah.
Ian, it's your time to ask question.
Yes, thank you, sir. So, when you were presenting about the faculties, and I have this on mind about global strategic communication. So, my
Yeah.
question will be: are there opportunities to build leadership skills on campus?
Good
You
question.
mean for the leadership? It's about the organization. You mean?
Yes.
Okay, we have so many organizations in our campus, such as Badan Eksekutif Mahasiswa. Also, we have organization for art and sport, and you can join all the activities in the campus. But actually, all the new student or all the our student need to take the minimum one organization. So you still, if you are if you are interested how to join the organization, you can choose one of them actually.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think Ian is planning to be the president of an
The
organization.
president of BAM.
All right. Thank you,
I
Ian,
hope.
for your very interesting question. Thank you, sir, for your presentation. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
All
for
right.
your time.
Yes. God bless. Now it's time for the next presenter.
Okay, now we're going to welcome our next presenters. It's coming from UIC College. Okay, so good afternoon, sir or ma'am, if you are there. Good afternoon. Are you ready there?
Yeah.
Hello.
ma'am.
Yeah,
Sir,
good
and
afternoon.
good afternoon.
So, ma'am, we're happy to have you here. So, I'm going to remind you a bit about the allocations of time. So, we are allotted for a total of 10 minutes, 7 minutes for your presentations, and another 3 minutes for the Q&A. However, if you wish to continue, you may do so.
Yes. Okay. Okay, sir
the floor
and ma'am,
is
thank
yours.
you so much.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Okay, thank you so much for inviting us to this Careerfest on Manado Independent School. So may I introduce ourselves? We are from UIC College based the campus. I am Nita, and here we also have Miss Kania and Miss Kristen here. So for the presentation, will be bring from Miss Kristen. Miss Kristen, are you here?
Yeah, hi everyone.
Good
Okay, I'm
afternoon.
sorry I cannot open the camera because my signal is not stable.
All right, that's all right.
So, my name is Kristen. Okay. Hi, my name is Kristen. I'm from UIC College BSD campus, and now I want to explain about UIC College. Okay, next, please. Okay, like our name, UIC College BSD campus, we are located in BSD Tangerang, close to Iron Mall BSD. Next. And to know more about UIC College BSD campus and what the campus looks like, let's watch this video before I continue the slides. Please.
A special place where I write my own dream. A place that elevates to discover my true potential as I learn from the best. A place that teaches me how to think, not what to think, to become a part of the global society. With academics that is committed to empower us to be creative, responsible, ethically focused, and be a community. I am getting hands-on, real-world experience that I can apply not only to my life as a student, but also discover my potential and invest in my future career as a professional. With an exciting experience and rewarding journey, empower us to be well-rounded individuals because we gain values from the finest and the excellent. We are made for greatness. Being a part of this journey prepares me to get ready, allows me to give a better insight in gaining long life skills, allows me to broaden my knowledge, allows me to learn the best way to communicate with the world, which will definitely give me the best chance of tomorrow's success. I have the best what campus has to offer, learn from the best, and will graduate with qualification that is internationally recognized. With access to more than 100 top-ranked universities around the world, that's a big part of what keeps me going. Whatever dream I want to achieve, I will get there. And it all starts here.
Okay, well, that's UIC College. UIC College is a pathway program. We use the BTech curriculum, which is a curriculum from UK. And our way of learning is very practical. So our students learn 60% practical and 40% theory. Next. Here are UIC College pathway. You can choose the duration of study in Indonesia and the duration abroad. We have 2 years in Indonesia and 1 year in UK. But if you prefer a longer durations abroad, you can choose 1 year in Indonesia and 2 years in overseas. And for those who definitely want to go to Australia, we have a program that collaborate with University of Technology Sydney, and the durations is 1 year in Indonesia, and you can continue the second year at University Technology Sydney. Then, if you want to study in USA or Canada, you can choose 2 years in Indonesia and 2 years in Canada or USA. And this program, we collaborate with Taylor's University Malaysia. Next. And this is university acceptance. Next. At the UIC College, we have several programs such as physics, graphic design, fashion design, digital design, computing, sound design, artist development, and aviation. For more details about our program at UIC College, you can visit the UIC College booth. Next. And here are some of the activities in the learning process at UIC College. Our students will be taken directly to the real industry, such as visiting companies, and after that, they have to do research and make presentations in front of companies' BOD. But during this pandemic period, we do virtually. We have guest lecture and guest speaker, and like working with BOSF Foundation, which is a protection agency for orangutan, and our students they should they has their own project, and this project is directly attended by head of BOSF itself. Next. Here are our entry requirements. Minimum age is 16 years old by having to graduate from high school, and you have submit IELTS. If you don't have IELTS, you can take our UIC English entrance test and pass UIC math or drawing or auditions.
Excuse me, ma'am. I will just remind you a bit about the time that you already consumed all the 7 minutes allotted for the presentations. However, if you want to continue, you can go ahead, or you could open for Q&A.
Oh, okay. Okay, ma'am.
Because there's a
okay.
question from the student.
Okay, I will continue. I think it's like 30 seconds, 1 minute. Is it possible?
That's all right. That's all right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is our alumni. Next. Okay, next lagi. Okay. Is it possible if we do quiz, or we can just do Q&A?
Yeah, Q&A.
I think it's better for Q&A because we have questions, ma'am.
Okay, then.
You may just share the link for the
Yes.
quiz, and later, during consultation time, you will reveal who the winners are.
Okay, we will send the link for the...
Sure.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so any question from the students? We're gonna give time. I think we have one students who are gonna ask questions. It's coming from Sharon Lim from 12 Social Virtual Class. Sharon, are you there?
There she
Okay.
is.
We could see you. You may
Yes,
start.
sir. Hello. Thank you for the opportunity. So I will ask about what was the favorite course program that mostly take by the Indonesian student there?
You mean the most common program or course chosen by Indonesian? All right.
Okay. From our student that apply in UIC, it's for
our students, it's most of them are taking HND or 2 years in Indonesia and continue their study abroad in UK for 1 year. And for the major, our student mostly take design and business, also music.
Okay, design,
Okay.
business, and music.
Listen. Yes. Is there any other questions? Maybe coming
And
from
no, thank you.
students? Okay, there's a questions coming from Agustin Sa from 12B virtual class. Agustin, are you there? You can come up
Yes.
with your camera on.
Oh, my camera is on. Can
Okay.
you see me?
We haven't seen you yet here. We'll wait for them.
Oh, okay, I will ask anyway. Good afternoon. My name is Agustin.
Austin,
We
Agustin,
can't hear you
sorry,
clearly.
we cannot hear you clearly yet.
Sorry?
All right.
It's better. Yes.
All right, there you go.
We could see you also now.
Can you hear me?
Sure,
Yes.
it's very clear.
So, good afternoon. My name is Agustin, and I would like to ask if the tuition fee changes, suffer any change between the years we study in Indonesia or the years we study abroad.
Okay, thank you, Augustine, for the question. So for the tuition fee, from UIC College will be different. Will be different with the tuition fee on
Study abroad.
Study abroad. So for tuition fee of UIC is for 2 years or 1 year. Depend on your choose for the program, and for the abroad it will be different for the if you choose to for example, if you choose to continue your study in UK, there will be a tuition fee, another tuition fee exclude from the UIC college.
Okay, thanks you very much.
Okay.
Thank you, Christian.
All right. Thank you for the questions from students, and also thank you for the answers from our presenters this afternoon. Okay, so I think we would like to say thank you for the presenters of UIC College. Yeah, thank you so much for your times. So now we're going to proceed with our next presenters.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right, the next will be from University of Limerick, Ireland. Hello, sir or ma'am. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir or ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Are you with us now? Good afternoon. Maybe they couldn't hear us yet, or?
I hope everything is okay.
Yes. Because I think the times is running also,
Yes.
right? Okay.
I'm not so sure if, there is no response from the University of Limerick, Ireland. All right, so maybe for the meantime, we're going to skip.
Yes.
And let's proceed to the next, which is from OBKG, Japan. Good afternoon, ma'am or sir.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, it's a
Hello,
sir.
good afternoon, sir.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, welcome to welcome to our program.
But I'm still not yet prepared for this one. Is it because my schedule is another 20 minutes, right? Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
you're supposed to be after around 10 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, we are still experiencing some camera problem here, so I cannot start now. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yes.
I see.
I could notice that. So,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. So
let's see if we
let's
could
check
proceed,
again.
if
Maybe
the next presenters is ready.
yeah, let's check first if probably the presenter from University of Limerick, Ireland is ready. Who knows? Hello, good afternoon. Oh yeah, from University of Limerick, Ireland. Good afternoon, ma'am or sir. Can you hear us?
Good afternoon. I think it's a ma'am.
Yes, we can see someone, but the camera is off. Oh, there you go. Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm sorry we can't hear you.
Still, we cannot hear you, ma'am.
Maybe you can unplug your mic, earphone, and then plug it again. Or maybe you can check your settings.
It's coming up.
How is this right now?
Yes, there you go. Thank you very much.
Sorry for that.
All right.
No problem.
So, welcome to our program this afternoon. We're happy to have you. And we just would like to remind you, you have 7 minutes for your presentation, and 3 minutes will be allotted for the question and answer part. All right? I think you're ready? So the time is yours.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I will also be presenting a screen. Thank you for your help, and sorry again if I'm a little bit late.
That's all right. That's all right.
My name is Sarah Harafa. I'm an admissions counselor here at Calvin Institute of Technology. We are a new university. We're entering our third year. We are located in Jakarta, Indonesia. And even though I'm explaining everything in English today, our school is primarily taught in Bahasa Indonesia. So a little bit of CIT. We are started by a minister. Maybe some of you know him. His name is Pendeta Dr. Stephen Pong. He has a vision that Indonesians should have more Christian schools that focuses on academic excellence at the same time, not compromising faith. And so that's how we begin 3 years ago with 6 majors, which is primarily IT and big data analytics, IoT and electrical engineering, chemical and food processing, biomedical science, and smart construction, civil engineering, and architecture and sustainable design. These are all of our 6 majors that are currently offered in CIT. And these majors are not meant only for students from science backgrounds, but also people with non-science background as well. So, sorry if it's a little bit cut in the background.
It's okay.
So as we are entering Industry 4.0 in the future, there's a lot of skills that are required by students nowadays. It's not only just your technical skills that you're able to get from your technical schools, engineering schools, but also these soft skills. Such as life skills, creativity, persuasion, and all of that. And sometimes that is exactly what is missing from engineering schools. So therefore, in CIT, one of the things that we focus on is the liberal art curriculum part. where students are able to understand a greater view of worldview formation in theology and philosophy, as an addition to your understanding in majors such as IT and big data. And that's exactly how leaders that we can see, from Susan Wojcicki from YouTube and Steve Jobs previously, they all started from a liberal arts college, and how they didn't start from engineering school, but they became one of the biggest giants in tech, is because they understand the complete view of humanities and technology. And so that's exactly what a liberal arts curriculum are meant to cater. And so we also focus not only in academic excellence, as mentioned, but also life transformation, where every professors are mentors, where dormitory are not only just a place for you to live, but also a place for you guys to grow and understand your faith. And additionally, where the dining hall became a place for you to become a part of a family that eats together. Perhaps in pandemic, this isn't feasible as of now, but we'll get there soon. And so discipleship, we have a chapel every Wednesday, and also we have a lot of different student activities, may it be from BEM, which is Badan Eksekutif Mahasiswa, and juga a lot of experience where students can participate in a professor's research, and also actually work here on campus and while studying. So a lot of great opportunities. We have also cultural center where you can learn fine arts, also attend a really great classical concert. We have one of the best here in Indonesia. And again, that's exactly the kind of transformation Calvin wishes you to have. Not only be transformed by the world or conform to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind. By testing, you may discern what is the will of God. And at CIT, we really want to make sure every student discern that. I'm just going to quickly go ahead and say that we have a lot of scholarship, because our rector focuses on scholarship. If you want to know more, I can explain that. Just contact us at this number, and we'll be able to help you get started. And that's it for me. Thank you.
Much, ma'am, from Calvin Institute of Technology. Thank you so much for being very prompt in presenting. All right, and what caught my attention is that they're also focusing on spirituality.
Indeed.
And that's very impressive.
They focus on the Bible first. Well.
Yes, thank you. It means that their education is holistic education. Thank you very much for that wonderful presentation. Now is the time for us to have or to entertain questions. Students, please, this is your time. From 12B, virtual. Okay? From 12B, virtual. Students, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, students.
Please be ready with your question. Who is from 12B that is really eager to ask question?
Hello, sir. May I ask a question?
Hi, sure.
Carson.
Please introduce your name and... Carson. Hello, hi, Carson. Okay, come on, Carson. Please.
Good afternoon.
Please, excuse me, Carson. Would you please increase the volume of your device?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Please, a little bit more.
Good afternoon, sir.
That's all? All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
That's better.
There you go. That's better.
Okay, my hello, my name is Carson. So, ma'am, you have mentioned that there's a lot of scholarship, right? So my question is there also a scholarship like non-educational? Maybe we have other skills that we could show, and there's a non-educational way
All
of
right.
scholarship.
Non-academics.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So at Calvin, we have three types of scholarship. It starts with academic scholarship. And so if you have any achievements in classes or schools, or perhaps have you win competitions, whether it's according to your like math, or is it something more academic, we accept that. But other than math, non-academic also falls into that category. So if you've been a part of competitions, let's say in basketball, in soccer, that's also part of that scholarship. So we offer that. Additionally, if you do have a status of, let's say your parents are teachers, or a servant of God, let's say a pastor, there's also additional scholarship to that as well. And we have need-based scholarship if you guys are also interested in that. Yeah, that's it.
Wow,
Does that answer?
that sounds good,
Thank you
Carson.
so much for the answer, ma'am.
Okay. Next student, thank you, Carson. Next student is from 12B, Jane Monombo. Okay, Jane, please.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Thank you for the opportunity. I want to ask, are there any requirement for the internship? Thank you.
So I'm not quite sure what you're referring to in internship. Are you asking for if or application to the school? Is that what you're
Yes, ma'am.
asking? Okay, so requirement is very simple. All of our applications are online. We just need your primary information, such as your grades, your ID cards, and all of the simple documents. But there isn't a specific reason like you have to be from an IPA background. No, everyone is welcome, and everyone can apply through our system. And so it's just your report card. And if you want to apply for scholarship, of course, there's additional paperwork that has to get done. But all of that is online, so it's easy for you to check it out.
Thank you, ma'am, for your answer.
Thank you, Jane. All right, I think that's the end for Calvin Institute of Technology. We're so thankful for your information from your school, ma'am. Thank you very much. God bless you. Now, let's proceed to the next.
Yes, for the next presenters, it will come from OBKG, Japan. So we would like to give the time for the presenters coming from OBKJ, Japan.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
So
Hello,
now
good
you're
afternoon.
ready, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
I was I was caught off guard
No
when you were
problem.
asking me OBKG, and I just misclicked and something
That's all
just
right. No
went
problem,
error.
It's okay, sir.
No worries.
So, sir,
Okay.
before you begin, I would like to remind you that you are given 10 minutes and 7 minutes for the presentations and another 3 minutes for the Q&A. However, if you want to continue, you may do so. Okay?
Thank you.
The floor is yours.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Dominguez. I'm on behalf of OBKG Japan. I would like to thank you to MIS for the opportunity that we can share this information with you guys. So allow me to introduce our school. Our school, the name is OBKG, Osaka Bungaku Saikaku. Actually, we are the oldest language school, foundation school in Osaka, Japan. And every year we help hundreds of students from all over the globe, not only from Indonesia, who like to continue their study in Japan. So let me share some information about Japan for you guys. So we know that the education level in Japan, the technology is so high, is so great, but many people thought that education fee in Japan is expensive. But actually, right now the tuition fee in Japan actually start from 5 million rupiah per month. That is the tuition fee in Japan. And the living cost in Japan, in Osaka, right now is the same with Jakarta. This may be hard to believe, but that's the more of the reason why I should come and share this information with you. In these several slides, we will share to you the price of food in Japan, price of apartment in Japan, and many more. Okay, and beside that, when we study in Japan, we can also do a part-time job. The first day you arrive in Japan after you graduate from your high school, you go to Japan in Osaka, our school, you can start to have a part-time job right away. And the salary is very high. It is 10 times 10 times more compared to Jakarta. If you work for one day in Japan, you will earn 1 million rupiah. That's the minimum wage in Japan. Yeah. And then after you graduate from your university in Japan, you can start to have a full-time job in Japan. And the minimum wage is 25 million rupiah. This is the minimum. If you saw a person sweeping the floor in McDonald's, that's minimum wage, 25 million. If you would like to know the median salary, 50% of the population in Osaka, the salary is 1 billion per year. 1 billion. Do you want to have that kind of salary? You can go to Japan. Okay, and last but not the least, studying abroad, especially in Japan, is a very fun experience. For those of you who already went to Japan, you know already what I mean by this. Because in Japan, they are so rich in culture and the experience. If you follow the YouTuber named Jerome Pauline, if you watch his content is so flavorful, is so colorful, and that is what you're going to experience in Japan. Now, I said before that you can do part-time job and you can have a full-time job in Japan. How is that possible? Because right now the population in Japan is dwindling down because they don't want to get married, they don't want to have children. Right now, majority of the Japanese population is elderly. They only have a few youngsters. And well, actually in Japan, the economy is good, but they need more worker. So right now in Indonesia, we have a crisis of uh, job crisis. In Indonesia, we have job crisis. In Japan, they have worker crisis. They need more workers in Japan. Okay, let me continue again. So, for those of you who are interested to study in Japan, but you haven't learned Japanese before, what should you do? It's okay, no worries. Right now, during your high school, you can start learning Japanese in our institution in Indonesia, the representative of OPKG Japan. We have courses for Japanese language, especially for those of you who's now in the 12th grade. You should contact us. As soon as possible so that we can arrange for you the the language course. Okay, and then after you graduate from your high school, you continue in foundation OPKG in Japan. You learn language, the Japanese language, and then for 1.5 year, and then you continue in technical college or university, 2 until 4 years. So the total study period in Japan is between 3.5 year until 5.5 year, and after that you can work in Japan. In Japan, there are several universities who conduct their education in English. But after graduating from English-based university, you might find it a bit harder to find a job. It is better for you to study in Japanese language, Japanese university conducted in Japanese. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, next. There are 700 universities in Japan, and there are thousands of majors, starting from the social majors, the science majors, and the specific skills. All of them you can find it in Japan. If you have any inquiry about Japan, the universities, the tuition fee, the living cost, and everything, especially the scholarship, you can contact me. I will write it down, my contact list in our guest book. If you find it interesting, if you would like to know more about Japan, you can fill up our form. our Google form is available for you to fill, and over there you can ask for maybe scholarship information and then the list of universities and many more. Okay, let me continue. Now, this is the tuition fee comparison between Japan and other countries. Japan is not the cheapest. If you would like to find the cheaper one, is Russia, China, Taiwan. But Japan, compared to the major destination for Indonesian students, the tuition fee is very, very cheap. It's only 1/4 of Australia, only half from Singapore, and many more. So it is affordable. And Japan is also very comfortable to if we live in Japan. And based on BBC London survey, Osaka is the safest country in the world, according to BBC London. And topuniversities.com,
Excuse me,
they
sir.
survey.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Yes.
I just want to remind you that you consume all the 7 minutes for the presentations. If you wanted to continue with the presentations, go ahead. But if you open for Q&A
Okay.
also, it's up to you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. If you guys have any question, you can just write it in the chat box, and I will explain it to you. After that, let me type my guest book.
Presentation.
So this guest book is this guest book is free to fill. If you don't want to fill it, it's okay. If you are interested to find more information, you can fill it. Okay, Japan is very safe country. I cannot explain. Everything. So if you would like to know more about Japan, you can visit our booth later on. Yeah, and I will show you about the living cost. Why Japan in Osaka is very cheap. Yeah. For instance, if you do part-time job, you will get like 10 until 15 million rupiah per month, and the living cost, apartment rental is starting from 3 until 5 million, and then the other like food and everything is only like 4 million. So actually, you can pay for your own living costs in Japan, in Osaka. This, for example, is the living cost. Like this is only like 40,000 rupiah, 50,000. Bento in Osaka is very cheap, about 30,000 and many more. Okay, this is the apartment fee. I will show it to you later if you visit our booth because the time is so short. I'm sorry. So the timetable, if you know Jerome Bolin, he chose the 1.5 years for the study in Japanese language. 1.5 years starting from October, and then after that, in April, he start in his university in Waseda. Okay, we also have Illucon Japan. I will type it to you. The information. Sorry. So this is the summary. If you would like to study in Japan, there are two options here, whether you want to study in Japanese or English. If you would like to study in Japanese, OBKG is the highest rate of visa approval rate. And then within 1 year, you already can master Japanese language perfectly, like Japanese. I will share also the sorry. I will share also the event. Illucon Japan is a drawing competition for you if you would like to join. And we also have scholarship. If you would like to have scholarship, we also have scholarship in December. You can visit our Instagram. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir, for your presentations. It's very nice. It's very impressive for all our students. They would like to ask questions, however, we run out of time. And so we would like to encourage and ask you to be ready for the booth conversations at the end of our programs. Okay, sir. So thank you so much once again for your presentations. Now we're going to proceed with our next presenters.
All right. The next presenter is from University of Limerick, Ireland. Good afternoon, ma'am or sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sir, and the students.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today.
Okay, for your time.
Yes.
My name is Regina. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Before you
thank
continue
you, sir.
with your... Excuse me, ma'am. Sorry. Yeah, a friendly reminder before you continue with your presentation. You have 7 minutes for your presentation and 3 minutes for your question and answer part. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Okay, yeah. Good afternoon, student. I'm Regina from Education Republic, and I represent for University of Limerick, Ireland. Which Ireland is the uh, desired destination in the future. Okay, University of Limerick is public university in Ireland, which is ranked 3 in Europe, and also the tuition fee and living cost is very affordable for Europe university. It is around 19,000 per year, and also the student will get the advanced paid internship for its undergraduate students, and also this is the largest internship program in Europe. Okay, Ireland is the English-speaking country in Europe, and also the fastest economy in Europe for the last 5 years, student. And also it is well known as the Silicon Valley of Europe. And cost of education is lower than UK, USA, Australia, and also Canada. So it can be your option for your destination for your study. And it is also the center of the excellence for technology like Google, Twitter, Facebook, and also for the pharmacy, medical, and also the other industries. Okay.
Thank you very much.
This is the description for the island, which is it is very near from UK, from London. And UL is a suburban campus 10 minutes from Limerick city center. It is like a city. Okay. Okay, why choose University of Limerick? Which is because largest internship program in Europe, which the student can get 8 months internship for all undergraduate students, and also rank first for the international student experience in the world. And also degrees designed by industry for industry and very affordable tuition fee. And also for the student life, they have world-class student life, and also rated rank 1 in the world for international student happiness. And you also can see for the student accommodation, it is very convenient because it is on-campus accommodation, and the cost is very affordable, between 4,000 to 6,000 per year for the single room. And they have 24-hour security and live-in manager, and each student get their own private bedroom and bathroom. Okay, and they have 2,000 spaces on campus reserved for international students. And this is for the major University of Limerick have. You can choose from the science and engineering, and from education and health science, art, humanities, and social science, and also for business program. Okay, for the structure of the program, the bachelor degrees, it will take 4 years for the duration for the studies, and the student will get the salary from during internship for 8 months, and also the student will get post-study working visa after the student graduate from the bachelor. It's around 1 year, and for the master program, the student can get post-study working visa for 2 years, and the tuition fee it's around for the living cost is around 11 to 16,000 per year on average. And for the master degrees, it is only take 1 year for the duration study, and for the intake, it will start on September and also on May. Okay, this is the cost comparison between UK, US, and also for the Australia. It is very affordable for study. If you want to study in Europe, you can choose Ireland for your destination, which is the total tuition fee for annual year is around 9,500 euro. It is very affordable for you. It is including for the tuition fee and also for the living costs. And compare with the Australia, US, and UK, Ireland is very affordable. And also, the university have industry collaboration with more than 2,000 industry partners. And the essential sectors supported by pharmacy, food science, energy, software, automatic, health services, and also the medical devices. And the Ireland is an Europe hub for this industry. So the student mostly they will get the job before they graduate from the bachelor or master program. Okay, for the Irish economy, up to 2 years automatically stay back visa. Once graduate, the student will get. Okay, this is the many giant company in Ireland. You can choose for your work. And for the application, the student only need to pay for uh, 35 euro and submit the high school transcript, passport, and the requirement also they need IELTS 6.5 with no score below than 6, or also they accepted for Duolingo. And for the postgraduate, the IELTS need the same. Okay, University of Limerick also offer for the scholarship, yeah, up to 6,000 for offer for your study, and also for the postgraduate for master program, they also offer for the scholarship 2,000 up to 4,000, and also from the government of Ireland scholarship, they will offer the scholarship for the tuition fee and also for the living cost for 1 year. They will open the application on February till April, so the student can get more information about the scholarship from us. You can contact
Me, ma'am.
Education Republic
Excuse me.
for the more information. Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to remind you that your 7 minutes presentation time is over. Would you like to continue
Yep.
or accommodate some questions from the students?
Okay, yeah. So the student, if you need more information about the University of Limerick, you can contact us
Yes.
in this, and also you can reach us with the through the
Yeah.
Instagram or the other social media.
Yes, ma'am. So more information will be given later during the booth time. So
Okay.
we can uh, continue with more information later. We have a question from one of the students in 12C2 virtual. Her name is Quinn. Quinn, this is your time to ask question. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I'd like to ask what mental health services are available there.
Mental health services. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, ma'am? Ma'am, I'm
We
sorry.
cannot hear your voice.
Your voice is gone. We can't hear you now.
Okay, sorry, sir. Okay.
Okay,
It is
there you
mean
go.
for the mental health support during the student study in University of Limerick or the
Yes,
major.
during
Yes.
the study.
During the study, right, Queen?
Study, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Of course, the campus also have the psychologist or like advisor, student
Yeah.
advisor,
Mhm.
especially for international student. So if the student have any difficulties or they need further assistance for the private counseling or also for the free tutorial course, the student can uh, connected to the department which is in charge for the things.
All right. So in other words, they have mental, like mental health support or program, Queen. All right.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. Most welcome.
Thank you very much. Any other? I think our time is over. So for those students who have questions, please reserve your questions during the consultation program after this. Thank you very much, ma'am, for a wonderful presentation.
Thank
Now
you,
let's
ma'am, for your
proceed to the
presentation.
next.
All right, now we're going to proceed to the next one. the next presenters, we would like to invite and welcome the presenters coming from the Fit to Education. So good afternoon. Once again, we would like to welcome the presenters coming from the Fit to Education. Okay, good afternoon, ma'am or sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am or sir. All right,
Okay,
there you
it's
go.
a ma'am. Okay, so good afternoon, ma'am. Can you hear our voice? We cannot clearly hear you. We cannot hear your voice, sorry.
I'm sorry, ma'am. We can't hear you.
We cannot hear you. Okay.
Ah,
There you
okay.
go. Okay. So, ma'am, before I will let you to do with the
Yes.
presentations, I could hear you. Okay. So, ma'am, before I will let you go proceed with your presentation, I would like to give a friendly reminders about your allotted time. So, you are given 10 minutes, 7 minutes for your presentations, and 3 minutes for Q&A. I'm sorry, ma'am. I think
We can
kind
hear
of noise from your place, ma'am.
background noise. I'm sorry. All right. I think it's gone now. Thank you.
So you could take your time, ma'am, to do the presentation. Oh, yes. So, ma'am, I think you are using two devices at the same time. So maybe you could put one a little bit away so that it will not affect the sound. Or turn it off.
I'll turn it off.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So, ma'am, you could start now. Are you ready, ma'am?
Okay, sure.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
Good
Good
And for
afternoon.
for the respective principals and parents and students of Manado Independent Schools, thank you for the opportunity that was given. And I'm Herna, as a representative of Virtual Education, and I will be presenting a glimpse of Virtual Education. Okay, I'm going to share screen. Okay, here we go. Okay. Can you see
Yes,
the picture,
ma'am.
right?
Yes, ma'am. We can see it.
Okay, sure. Okay, before we go further, I would like to introduce the Feto Education first. Feto Education is an educational consultant who assists students to continue their higher education in Europe, especially in Germany. And okay, and they let's continue. And these are the famous people who have studied in Germany. As you know, there is a Yang Habibi and also one of the social media influencer, Gita Savitri. And then, okay, these are the facts about foreign students in Germany. Here we have the data showing the increasing students of foreign the increasing statistic of foreign students they choose to study in Germany, okay? And it is stated that Indonesia has sent around 5,000 students to study in Germany. And then we can continue. Okay, why do we have to study in Germany? These are the reasons. Uh, the first at the geographical site. Germany is located in Europe, and which is the center of the world tourism. And also, Germany has a high quality education system. They have competent lecturer who produce competent workers. And also, Germany provides an education allowance for their citizens' welfare as well as for the foreign students. And Germany has a good social security network system and high standard of living. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Furthermore, okay, since the student have to pay nothing for tuition fee, you still need to pay for the admission fee. That it only costs 60 until 400 euro per semester. Okay, and Germany also offers more than 400 universities all over in Germany, and also they also offer more than 14,000 majors for both for bachelor and master degree program. Okay. Okay, these are the benefits of studying in Germany. First, the work opportunities. While studying, you can also work as a part-timer and you will be given for 240 holidays per year as a part-timer, or 120 full days per year for the full-timer. Okay, and then as a student, you'll be given many things of discounted. Okay, and you'll be uh, you will get endless work opportunities and future prospect. Okay, and also you can go travel anywhere in Europe by Schengen visa, and also you will be given internationally recognized degrees. Okay, let's continue. This is the comparison of tuition fees. English-speaking countries versus Germany in Europe. In Europe, okay. And Germany is free. Compare with other countries, and also the living cost is also not so pricey. Okay. Let's continue. There are three types of higher education institution in Germany. First, university or university, and the second is Hochschule. Hochschule means University of Applied Science, and also the third is private university. College of Art, Music consists of private university. Okay. These are the top 5 universities in Germany. Okay, these are the universities in Germany.
Sorry, ma'am, to interrupt you. I'm gonna remind you that you are used all the 7 minutes allotted for your presentations. Would you like to proceed with questions and answer, or you would like to proceed with your presentation? I mean, like continue your presentation.
Okay, sure. Okay. And these are the university in Germany, major engineering, and then you can see here. Okay, and these are the timelines. Germany has two intakes in summer semester and winter semester, and also okay. Okay, what is Student College? Student College is a program for international students who would like to study in Germany, that who hasn't qualification that's equivalence to the criteria of German education system. Okay, and they have 2 semester. Student college has 2 semester, or okay, and then we can continue. There are 5 majors offered by student college. Okay, there is a medicine or medical, technique, and also social, and also linguistic, and also design and art for Jikers. Okay, these are the requirement. The requirement for an application at the student college. Okay, you have to graduate from high school, okay, and then a score report with a minimum score 70, and also a Germany language certificate with a minimum in B2 level. Okay. Okay, this how Twitter can help you to achieve your goals. Okay, we can help you by assist you to provide the German language, German class, okay, and also take care
Excuse me,
of
ma'am. Sorry to interrupt you again. Sorry. You have
sure.
30 seconds left, and then we have one student who want to ask questions to you.
Oh, sure, sure. Okay,
Okay. All right.
let's moving on. Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
we would
Thank
like to
you.
let Philly, Yoyen,
Anyone would
12C1
like to ask?
physical. Vili.
Billy.
We're gonna ask for Vili. Vili's, I think, has a questions coming from
Okay, sure.
12C1 physical. Okay, so there you go. So Vili, you may ask questions.
Okay, what's the question? Who's this?
Go ahead, Vili.
Hi, Billy. Good to see you.
Vili, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Your volume is low. Can you make it louder, please?
Can you hear me, sir?
All right, that's better. Yes.
Okay.
The question is outside education. Is there any other activities that the students can do?
I'm sorry, I can hear you clearly. Can
Okay.
you repeat
So Philly, can you repeat a bit?
your question?
Uh, outside education, is there any other activities that the student can do?
Any other activities
Beside education.
Any
beside
other activities
academics, probably?
besides study?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Giovando.
Provides benefit to education, right? No.
Yeah.
Okay, we have some programs provided by Virtual Education. First is preparing for study in Germany and also in other countries such as UK and etc. And then we also provide for those who would like to work in Germany, like that. And then we also provide for we call it OPER, Indonesia Pertukaran Budaya, like cultures exchange, and who would like to know about German culture and how to live in Germany. We can also, we also provide it.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else?
Okay.
One more student.
Thank you for the questions, Vili. We're going to give another times for Giovando. Okay, Giovando. So Giovando, you could over your questions. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yes, thank you for the opportunity. I was just gonna ask about is like if we apply there, does there any need to be learning Germany?
Any niche to be learning in Germany?
I think what he meant
Yes,
is
like the language.
courses
For the language.
for German language.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Like the most requirements, like that.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, the main requirement or the main needs to for you to be prepared is the German language. I mean, you need to really study German language first. It is the requirement it is the requirement to you to be to be studying Germany, and you have to achieve until B2 level. That is the main requirement.
Okay, I'm sorry, ma'am. I think I have to clarify so that Giovando will be cleared. I think he's asking if your school offers maybe pre-requirements or maybe like so that they will be able to learn German language. Because I guess they will be also spending time in Germany, right?
Unless they're all
All right.
using
All
English, right?
Yeah.
But in German, they have their own language.
In German, I guess they have to learn the language.
That's true.
So I think that's the concern of Giovando. Am I correct, Giovando?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Better provided the language courses for
Yes.
you
Yes.
to, yeah. Better provide the language courses also for you to prepare, yeah, to be to yeah to go to Germany, just like that. We
Yes.
prepare for you to be achieve to be yeah like
Yes, ma'am.
to be able to achieve until B2 level or B1 level according to the program, just like that.
Okay, so
Okay.
you have courses
Okay.
for German
Yes, we
language.
have courses also.
All
Yeah.
right.
Thank you so much for the answers and all the presentations offered to all our students. Okay, thank you so much for the students also who are offered their questions. And so now we're going to proceed with our next presenters.
Okay, we would like to welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you
you very
so
much,
much,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much.
We would like to welcome from Tokyo International University. Good afternoon, ma'am or sir.
Good afternoon, sir,
Hi, good
ma'am.
afternoon, ma'am. So, before you do your presentation, a friendly reminder, you have 7 minutes for your presentation and 3 minutes for the question and answer. So,
Sure.
yeah, please proceed to your presentation, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir and ma'am. And good afternoon, everyone. My name is Fatma from Tokyo International University, Indonesia office. So we have an official representative office in Jakarta. Later, maybe if you are interested to apply in TIU, we will help you and assist you, starting from the beginning of admission until you depart to Japan. Okay, so I'm going to presenting my slide. Please wait a moment. Okay, just making sure that's my slide can be seen.
Yes, yes, we can
Yes, we
see
can
it. We
see
can
it.
see it.
All right. So we are Tokyo International University or TIU. We are a private university in Japan, and we are founded in 1965, starting as business school. And the location, currently we are in Saitama. Saitama is suburban area of Tokyo. So maybe if you want to go to Saitama from Saitama to center of Tokyo, it can take around 40 minutes using public transportation. Okay, so this is our campus one. This is for international program students. The program that we will offer to Manado Independent School students here. So this is our campus one. This is our campus two. This is for Japanese program. And in this campus two, we have international house for international program students to stay, like a dormitory. And this is our campus 3 or Sakado campus. So this area is special for sport activities. So we have our own baseball court, we have our own soccer field, we have indoor gym, indoor pool, indoor golf as well. So yeah, maybe if you are interested to join in one of our non-academic activities, you can join in TIU. Okay, so as I said before, currently we are in Saitama area, but later in 2023, international program will be focused in Ikebukuro campus. So we are going to move there in 2023. So later, Saitama campus will be for Japanese program only, and international program or English track program will be focused in Ikebukuro in the center of Tokyo. All right, so maybe if you think if you're studying in Japan that you will only see Japanese professor or Japanese friends there, but in TIU, you can find, you can be friend with lots of international students. Currently, we have 1,300 students from 68 nationalities, and also for the professor, 80% is coming from abroad. Okay, so we're going to talk about the program, the international program that we will offer to you. We have English track program where you don't need to be able to speak Japanese at all. It is okay because what we need is your English proficiency skill. Okay, the academic flow in English track program. From the first year, we're not studying our major courses yet. So we started with Japanese language class. Yes, international program student will get the Japanese language class starting from the first semester, and then we are going to start the major courses for each major at the second year along with internship, volunteer, or maybe you want to take the exchange program that can be started in the second year. And also, if you don't want to waste your time, like you want to graduate early, you can take the early graduation program. You can graduate in 3 or 3.5 years for your bachelor degree, or 5 years along with your master degree. All right, so the majors in English track program here, we have 3 majors that you can pick. We have business economics, digital business and innovation, and international relations. So all these majors are conducted in fully English, starting from the beginning of semester until you graduate. And also it takes 4 years, same as all degree program. Okay, the first major we have business economics. You will graduate with BA, Bachelor of Arts. So maybe if you want to learn about the economic theory, or maybe learn more about the fundamental of business, or exploring the knowledge of international business, you can take this major. And we have 5 focus areas that you can pick, starting from management, economics, finance, marketing, or entrepreneurial business. So maybe if you want to learn, for example, you take management as your focus area, but you want to do the cross subject, you want to learn from other focus areas such as maybe digital marketing, you want to learn digital marketing or international finance, it is allowed. So it's not you have to learn from management only, no, but if you want to do the cross subject, it is okay. And the second major we have still in business major, but in a digital platform. We call this digital business and innovation. So you will graduate with BS, Bachelor of Science. So maybe if you want to learn more about how to maintain business in the digital platform, how to do the strategy in this technology world, you can learn from this digital business and innovation. And we have 6 focus areas divided into 2 in business strategies and digital transformation area. But maybe if you want to learn more about management strategies, policies, then you can take from business strategies area. But if you are into technical things, such as processing data, big data, data analytics, or maybe digital banking, digital marketing, you can learn from digital transformation area. And the third major, we have international relations here. You will graduate with BA, Bachelor of Arts. Maybe if you want to work in embassy or maybe an international organization, what else? Multinational or international company, you can take this major as well. We have 4 focus areas that you can pick. Global governance, culture and society, international
Excuse me,
politics,
ma'am.
language. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry to cut you short. Your time for your presentation is over. Would you like to continue or accommodate questions from the
Okay,
students?
maybe 1 more minute, sir.
All right, all right.
Okay. So and the last one is international security. Okay, maybe I'm going to move to the scholarship we have over to you. So we have 3 kinds of scholarship that you can take in TIU. We have tuition reduction scholarship that you can get starting from 30% until 100% for tuition fee, and then you can get MUN scholarship. You can get enrollment fee waiver if you have an experience in Model United Nations event, maybe as a participant or maybe in a competition. And the last one, you can get a scholarship, yeah, from Japanese government. It's called JASO scholarship. You can get 48,000 yen per month for 6 months. And one more thing regarding the requirements. So there are uh, there are four things that you have to prepare for the admission, yeah, because in CIU there will be no interview or written tests for the admission, so all the screening will be based on document only. So what we need is your English proficiency score, your school report starting from 10th grade, letter of recommendation from your teacher, and the last one is essay, yeah. So all these documents we will give will be the screening, yeah, and later if you are admitted or maybe how many percent of tuition reduction you will get. Okay, I think it is enough for me.
All
So
right.
maybe if there's any question.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for your in-depth presentation. We have a student from 12A Physical. His name is Raymond. He has a question for you, ma'am. Raymond?
Sure.
Okay, Raymond, please.
Okay, so thank you for the opportunity. And so I would like to ask, if I'm not mistaken, you said before we have you have three major that we can choose. So I would like to ask, can we take more than one major? And for the university, what requirement we need to join the university?
All right, thank you so much for the question, Raymond. Okay, yeah, as I said before, we have three majors that you can pick. Well, actually, when you do the admission, you can choose two majors, like your first choice and the second choice, but it depends on the score and also the requirements that you submit for the admission, yeah. So maybe it is okay if you can be admitted in your first choice or maybe second choice. But yeah, at the beginning you can choose two. And also the requirements for admissions, there are four things that you have to submit. Yeah, the first one is English proficiency score that you can get from IELTS, TOEFL, or maybe a Duolingo online test. And the second one is your school report starting from 10th grade until the last one you have. The third one is letter of recommendation. It can be from your principal, from your homeroom teacher, or maybe from your subject teacher. And the last one is essay. So these are the requirements to apply in CIU. No, there will be no written test or interview as well.
All right. I think that's very clear, Raymond.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So thank you very much. That marks the end of the presentation from Tokyo International University. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir and ma'am.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
All right, so now we're going to proceed to the next one, second to the last presenters. It's coming from Ritsumeikan University. I would like to welcome the representative from the Ritsumeikan University. So good afternoon, ma'am or sir. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Okay, good afternoon, ma'am. So before you start your presentation, I would like to give a little reminders in related with the allocations times given. So you are given 7 minutes for your presentations and then open for Q&A for the rest of the 3 minutes. So if you want to go for using the whole 10 minutes, it's up to you, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, so the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, sir and ma'am, for the opportunity today. And good afternoon, guys. I'm Riris, an admission advisor from Ritsumeikan University. And now I will first share the slides.
Yes.
Okay, can you see the slides now?
It's loading. Yes,
Yes,
now
ma'am.
it's presenting.
It's clear.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so Ritsumeikan University is a private university located in Kansai area, Japan. And what you can see here is the basic profile of Ritsumeikan University. Founded in 19th century, and we have 16 undergraduate college and 21 graduate schools across 4 campuses in Kansai area, and accommodates more than 36,000 students and has become the third largest university in Japan. And we receive about 100,000 application per year, which is the same amount as UCLA in the US. And this is the location of our 4 campuses, but we only have 3 campuses used for undergraduate level. Osaka Ibaraki campus in Osaka, and then Kinugasa campus in Kyoto, and Byokokusatsu campus in Shiga. And so next, we are selected. We are selected for one of the top global university by the Japanese government, and we joined the top global university project since 2014, which is known as Global 30 Project since 2009. And then we also ranked #1 for the number of foreign faculty member in Western Japan. And we also have a student support center to help international students through their studies in Ritsumeikan. And we also offered accommodation for international students in our campuses, 3 campuses. And we also have this career planning support center, offers a variety of career planning events and placement support service for students. And here's the example of our alumni career paths. So some of them directly applying to job, and some continue their studies in graduate schools. And these are the English medium undergraduate programs we offered in Ritsumeikan, divided into 2 kinds: collaborative degree programs, which is the programs that have collaboration with other university, and the single degree program with no collaboration with other university. And because the name of the majors or the programs is very long, so we use abbreviation and color indication here. For example, GLA, it stands for Global Liberal Arts, a dual degree program with Australian National University. And for JDP, it is the joint degree program in collaboration with American University. And as for the single degree programs, there is a GS, Global Studies Major, and then CRPS, Community and Regional Policy Studies Major, and then the last one is ICC, Information System Science and Engineering course. So this is the brief explanation about the programs. The only double degree program is the GLA one. And after you finish your 4 years studies, you will get 2 bachelor degrees, Bachelor of Global Liberal Arts from Ritsumeikan and Bachelor of Asia Pacific from ANU. The other major is a single degree, but as for the JD program, yes, it is a single degree. You will get 1 bachelor degree, but it actually issued by 2 different universities, Ritsumeikan and American universities. And for the GLA, you will study in Japan in 3 years and 1 year in ANU. And then for the JD program, you will study in Ritsumeikan for 2 years and another 2 years in American University. And for the language of instruction is English. From you start your from the enrollment until you graduate, and there is no preparation classes, for your Japanese language skills, so it's full English. And there is different enrollment period for each majors, and you have to note that for the April only enrollment, you will have a gap year from your from you graduate from your high school until you enroll in the university. And it's also different for location for each campus. Okay. And if you're wondering what you can learn in each major, you can see here in the keywords column here, for example, GLA. You can learn about social change with AI, economy, design and society, knowledge and innovation, politics and government. And for the JD program, you can see here the keywords are US-Japan relations, peace, global security, global IR, and many more. And for the JS major, it's full about international relations. And then for the CRPS major, it's about urban planning.
Hello,
And then
ma'am.
economics.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
sorry to
sir.
interrupt
Yes,
you. I
ma'am.
just want to remind you with the time.
Okay.
You have used all the allotted time for the presentations. If you like to go for consuming the another 3 minutes for your presentation, or you want to proceed with the Q&A, it's up to you. The
I
choice
think
is
I will
given to you.
continue the presentation.
Presentations. Okay, go ahead, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, thank you. And as for the ICC course, it's about computer science. And as for the admission key features, this MECA now is accepted online application full, including the interviews, and then no Japanese proficiency required for admission, and then we have multiple application periods. And for applying, you have to first pass the document screening, and then you will call or not be called for interview. It depends on the jury, and then you will get your final result. And for the document screening, these are the main application documents here. The first one is you have to write essays and submit it, and then academic transcript from grade 10, and then English test scores such as TOEFL or IELTS, and then the letter of reference from your teacher. And this is the admission schedule for 2022 enrollment, September. The first batch will start in December 8th this year until January 11 next year. And then the second batch, here's for the Global Liberal Arts, GS, and CRPS. It's the same for these three majors. And for the second batch is February 16 next year until March 8th next year as well. And as for you who interested in ISSC and JDP who have only April enrollment, we will update the application period for 2023 enrollment soon. And then here's the tuition information, tuition fee information for each major. So it's actually different for each major. It ranges from 150 million rupiah to 300 million rupiah. And then we offer tuition reduction scholarship for international students up to 100% reduction. For the first year, it decided based on your admission result, and for the second year and onwards, it decided based on the academic grade of each year.
So excuse me, ma'am. I think you're run out of time.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sorry for
Okay,
cutting
if
your
you
presentation,
have any
ma'am.
question, yeah, maybe you can come to my booth later.
Yes. So students, if
Okay.
you have questions, you could ask the presenters coming from Ritsumeikan universities at the booth conversations time later at the end of the programs. Okay, now we're going to proceed with our next presenters. This is the last but not the least. Okay, we're going to give times to the presenters coming from EHL. So good afternoon, ma'am or sir.
Hi there, good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Nice to have you here, ma'am. So finally you are here with us. So now we're going to let you do the presentation, but however, I'm gonna give friendly reminders about the time allocated. So we're going to give you 7 minutes for your presentations and 3 minutes for the Q&A. Okay, ma'am. So this time is yours.
Thank you very much. Thank you for everyone's adaptability, especially during the time where I was absent earlier on. Once again, thank you to MIS for putting some great words for us. So what I'll do right now is to share my screen, and I will quickly also just talk about a few points that I think are pretty important to myself. Can you all see the slides clearly?
Not yet, ma'am. It's loading.
All right, I'll just give it a moment.
All right,
Okay.
there you go.
It's there.
All right. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. So my name is Shin, and I represent EHL, and I'm fortunately a graduate also from the class of 2013. Could be slightly dated in terms of my experience that I'll be sharing with some of you, but I'll be happy to definitely tell you more about that. I'll just check in if you can also see the sharing of the slides. Just give me a minute. I will reshare if you could give me a minute.
Here, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. I think here you go. This is probably the right one that you're seeing. Okay, so what I'll do is also just to show an overview of where EHL is. I believe we've spoken about that earlier on. However, with EHL, I'm very proud to mention that it was the one and only university that I applied to. Maybe your college counselor wouldn't recommend that. It would be good to have some backup plans, but for me, it was something that it was very, very natural for me because all I knew I wanted was going into the hospitality industry. And you would hear a lot about me mentioning about the hospitality industry, but essentially, hospitality industry is all about people. I'll tell you more about that in a bit. And with EHL being 125 years or now 128 years old today, we have a very strong history, but what's more important is we do what we love the most. We do the best in it, which is in hospitality. So we have 2 intakes in February and September. We only have 1 bachelor, which is the Bachelor of Science in International Hospitality Management, across a multi-campus network that I'm proud to mention, not only in the heart of Europe, in Switzerland, maybe not a very common study abroad destination that some of you would know of. However, there's also another campus that we've recently opened, which is in Singapore, in the heart of Asia, not very far from where all of you are at. What's most important is also the wide range of career opportunities that you can imagine. And without further ado, I'll tell you just a little bit more about hospitality and also how it was so natural and perfect for me.
No, I think I created that because you started.
So it all started with my birthday cake surprise that I had in a hotel room in Bintan in Indonesia. So when I was young, I didn't expect that I was going to have a birthday cake surprise, and how did the hotel know? And I think that was really how it started. You know, when you check in, then this is where the front office would be able to see your passport, and that's where they choose to give you a surprise, right? They choose to make your experience there memorable. And of course, with that, I realized that I wanted to do the same. You know, my dream started off with hotels. It started off with my childhood, in fact, and maybe for some of you, your family backgrounds, your experiences will affect the way that you think. It will also affect perhaps your interest in many things. So I knew that I really wanted to work with people. And I also realized that perhaps in your school as well, you also look at the term hospitality pretty much quite commonly. Hospitality, in my belief, it's everywhere. Right? In fact, when you invite people over to your house for a dinner, for a meal, etc., that's hospitality. I personally appreciate the term hospitality because I think it's cool. I just don't think we know enough about it. When I Googled what hospitality was, in fact, this is the term, right? We're talking about the friendly and generous reception and entertainment of anyone. Today, how you treat your friend, how you treat your teacher, your peers, or even a stranger is all about what hospitality is. And in fact, for me, I found my own definition that really worked well for me. Hospitality is the art and science of making people feel special through experiences. And I continue to have this passion alongside with me as I go on. When I keep saying the word hospitality, a lot of people think that, oh, if you study hospitality management, you must go into hotels and resorts, restaurants, bars, airlines, travel, and tourism. That's not wrong, but that's very much a traditional mindset that a lot of us have. And I must admit, when I first applied to EHL, I thought I was going to hotels, right? Because that was my dream. I then realized that actually these were all the different other possible industries. I never thought that I was going to end up working in corporate offices in many different international companies. I could go into wellness and healthcare, which is such a hot topic nowadays. Automotive, if you're passionate about that. Banking, finance, real estate, cruises, theme parks, retail, luxury goods, and the list goes on. And in fact, you think about it, what do you work within these different industries? You can work in sales and marketing, finance and accounting, human resources, business development, sales, and the list goes on. And for me, all of these means I'm going to work with people, and that excited me. If this is something for you, if you enjoy working with people, perhaps, this is worth thinking about. And for me, I feel that with technology being a given in the world today, hospitality, treating people right, knowing how to manage your employees, your vendors, suppliers, customers, is really truly what will make your business very different. For me, my advice for all of you is I don't believe in following your passion. I believe that you should bring along your passion with you. If you enjoy working with people, if there are things that you're passionate about, just bring it. Get it tagging along with you in whatever you do. Think about what your definition of hospitality is, and maybe if this concept is interesting for you to pursue your studies in. I always say that people will forget what you say, forget what you do, but people will never forget how you made them feel. The reason you keep going back to the same restaurant, to the same hotel, to even buying the same piece of clothing from that shop is because of their service. And with that, this brings me very quickly to also the 3 campuses, 2 in Switzerland, and also 1 in Singapore that we have. You've heard about our history. I will not delve too deep into it, but it's enough for us to really continue what we love to do in hospitality. And of course, this first class of 20 men is not representative of the student body that we have today. We have a very good balance of 50-50% male and female on campus, and of course, with the gender X as well. And with this, in the 3 different campuses, you'll really allow yourself to be able to have the international exposure. Please do.
I'll just remind you with the time. I think you consumed all the 7 minutes. Would you like to proceed with questions and answer, or would you like to continue with your presentation, ma'am?
Thank you for the reminder. I'll just wrap up very quickly with the final few slides. Thank you. And with that, really, I think the accreditation is something that at your age, perhaps you don't think too much about, but I think it's important to know that the education journey and the piece of paper that you'll have is going to be recognized in many different countries, especially your home country. And for me, I do know that, of course, the bachelor program is what is most relevant to all of you, and followed by which there are also other graduate degrees, short courses, and also summer camps that perhaps, Switzerland has opened up. Whenever you're ready, we're all welcoming here in you in Singapore and also Switzerland to join us and get a taster of what hospitality and business is all about. And with the 3 campuses, this really allows you to visit different campuses throughout your entire 4 years. This is how the bachelor curriculum will look like. You would have 4 cultures of exposure. 1 in Switzerland, 1 in Singapore, and also 2 internship locations of your choice. We do not place students into specific companies. You have your choice of choosing what you love the most, because that is really what will make you happy in learning. And last but not least, I also wanted to tell you a bit more about student life. I want you to work hard, but I also would love for you to play hard as well. With 30 committees on campus and a student body of 120 nationalities over 3 campuses, I hope this is what will make you happy. So my last advice is really for all of you to think about what are you looking for in the bachelor program, right, when you pursue your higher education. For me, I wanted to be in an international community. I wanted to also look at my career options. I knew that this university was going to bring me the career opportunity and industry network I was looking for. And of course, with that, these are all the different possibilities for you. You can expect yourself working in engineering, pharmaceutical, automotive, tech companies, luxury goods, banking, hotels, etc. And the list goes on, because 50% of our graduates not only end up in traditional hotel companies, but also in many other business divisions, because it's all about people. Anywhere that has people, that deals with people, is what hospitality is about. We want to integrate all of what you learn in business and also what's happening in the industry together. This is why you have 2 6 months internship within the bachelor program. And this would then mean that you can be part of that 50% working in traditional hospitality, the other 50% working in any other functions, and being part of the alumni network that
Excuse me,
matters.
ma'am. Sorry to interrupt you. I think you consumed all the minutes given.
All
so
right.
I'm so
Not a problem
sorry.
at
I'm
all.
gonna
Thank you
give
very
questions
much.
actually to some students. So there are 2 students who wanna ask questions for you here.
Yeah,
We
sure.
have Reinhard from 12C2 virtual class. So Reinhard, you may over your questions now.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for this opportunity. Um, I, I will ask, is there like an entry test for hospitality, and what is the acceptance rate of it?
So the answer to that is you are who you are, and we respect you for that. We do have our academic requirements, but we're also looking for your individual interests, hobbies, and also just your general character itself. So the entry test is more of an application process that allows you to showcase yourself. And with your question on acceptance, with universities, we don't usually reveal that, but it could be out of 3 of you, that 3 of you really come to me being convinced that you will enjoy yourself at EHL, versus another 3 whom, unfortunately, you may have good academic results, but you're not able to convince me that you enjoy working with people. So I don't have a real answer to that. I think it's eventually realizing who you are and seeing whether hospitality is a fit for you.
Okay, thank you for the answers and thank you for the questions. I would like to give another time for Ivan Carlo coming from 12C1 virtual class. So Ivan, go ahead, Ivan.
Hello, thank you so much for letting me ask a question. So I wanted to hear more about how the school, how the university has handled the COVID situation as well. I want to be able to feel comfortable as well. So if there's also any systems in place to make the university feel safe, I would want to ask about that as well.
No, I think it's a very valid question, and I thank you for asking this question. I think in terms of safety, Europe has opened up much earlier than many parts of us here in Asia, and the reason is because they have actually incorporated very, very good sanity measures within what we do. And I have strong assurance that we do that even more so in the university, because it's all about people that we deal with. So we are wary of the human interaction. And on top of that, if you're talking about the career opportunities for the hospitality industry itself, it's also a valid question, because it's not till now that everybody started being even more innovative. Hotels, a lot of companies have very, very traditionally been doing the way that they've always done things. And it was until COVID that accelerated that change. So I think with that, you are the reason why the young talents like yourself are able to make changes in some of these companies. And eventually, if you go through your university studies, touch wood, but you never know what will happen next, right? If there is some sort of a difference in terms of a pandemic or a financial crisis, etc., that you are able to make changes to the company to react to it and adapt very quickly. So I think we've all learned our lessons and we'll be able to apply that in the industry eventually.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you for the answers and also the questions coming from the students of all grade 12. So now we're going to close our programs this afternoon.
All right. We would like to thank God for the success of this program, Careerfest 2021. And we sincerely appreciate all the presenters from all different institutions who had spent their precious time and effort in presenting about their school. And we hope to see you next program or next year. And also we would like to thank all the students, all the teachers, administrators, and parents who are involved to make this program a great success. So this time, I would like to invite the coordinator of this program, Dr. Vijay Kolabatula, for the remarks and announcements. Thank you very much.
Once again, good afternoon, dear presenters, coming from different universities, agents that representing many colleges and universities who are working hand in hand with MIS to help the students, the parents, and the neighboring schools near to MIS. We want to thank you for your valuable information that you have shared with us for our students. Students, I think you are now in a state of information overloaded. I told you before, you have to make up your mind, because once you come to the Careerfest, you will be loaded with so much of information and you will be puzzled to choose which college. Students, you got all the information that is needed. And if you need more information, it's the time that you're going for the booths this afternoon from now 3:30 up to 5:30 onwards. You're going to booths together with your parents. Well, to the university representatives and the agents, sir, ma'am, thank you so much. We want to work hand in hand with you. Now, the information of the students is with you. If you feel that this student is a potential student for your college, please contact me so I can connect these students with you and their parents so that you can have a one-on-one conference so that in the future they will be your students, our alumni. So now may I request the students of grade 12, invite your parents and go to the booths and get more information from the universities that whom they are waiting for. Once again, I want to thank all the universities, and I want to ask apology if anything that we have done, which is in terms of communication or towards our service, we do say sorry, but we try our best to improve in the next school year, and we expect that you will come back again to serve our students, not in this virtual, maybe face to face, so that you can see our facilities here and you can see our students, listen to them face to face, and you can help our students. Thank you so much. See you around. Bye.
Coming like a Hellcat. Coming like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat.
we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back you. There's a time that I remember when I didn't know no pain, when I believed in forever and everything stayed the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name. Guess I can reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah.